All right. You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, big news of the week.
Big news of the week.
Apple, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, all these platforms, they shut down Alex Jones, Infowars.
Infowars. Shut him down.
Now, I think, so it was people I seen on Twitter that were hype. Oh, he's a biggie, he needs to be up. I was worried when they shut him down.
Yes, tell me why you was worried.
I was worried because he was exercising, the stuff he was saying, he was exercising his right to free speech.
Absolutely.
Right? But because he broke some of these guidelines that I don't know where, these phantom guidelines are coming from, they wiped his show off everything. And all those platforms are not connected to each other.
That's the key. Those are not, them platforms are isolated. That means that's a conspiracy itself.
Yeah. And then here's the thing too, we're hype about this. A lot of people are hype about this, but our rights are slowly being snatched from us, and we're asking for it.
Yes.
Anytime we get our feelings hurt, somebody tweets something mean, and we want them fired.
Right.
We're asking for it.
We flag them and we report them because we're in our emotions about some shit.
Anytime somebody said something, and we want them to lose their job, and they said something 10 years ago, and we bring it back up this year, and we want them to lose their job, we're asking for it. So this is the thing for the chat too, being honest. If you look up this guy, Alex Jones Infowars, a lot of what he talks about, and you go to the people you're subscribed to in the conscious community, you will see a lot. You will hear a lot of the same
shit
stuff. So
HARP, chemtrails.
So they got him.
Right, stuff that my elders taught me 20 years ago about HARP and chemtrails and interdimensional travel and, false flag events. He's talking the same shit.
So what's
next? So all of us need to be on alert about this because it's showing that your First Amendment rights has nothing to do with social media.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You think, what is my first? No, it's your First Amendment right to stand on the corner and say whatever the fuck you want to say. But this platform that we created, we are now governing because we are in the age of information. So now they understand that we are in the age of information. So how do they stay 2 and 3 steps and paradigms ahead of us? They have to now control the information. So I always said too much information is like no information at all. So if I Google something and I get 10,000 goddamn results, who the fuck's gonna look through 10,000 results?
Yeah.
Yet the truth is embedded in those 10,000 results. So the truth is there, but who's gonna comb through all of the chaos? And that is purposely done so that you still are confused running on a treadmill when it comes to how information is disseminated. Now with the algorithm, these computers are very smart, and if a keyword is said amongst a certain amount of people and we start talking about Pizzagate and all of this kind of stuff.
You trying to get us shut down?
Well, I'm just simply saying, what the algorithm picks that up, and now it spots on this and so forth and so on, and now we're being tracked, or all of the other keywords that are now considered conspiracy, right? So we have to be very careful, and the fact that they shut down the white boy first,
that gives the green light.
lets you know you niggas ain't got a chance. Had they shut down Griff first, we'd have been like, oh, that's some racist shit. Shut down Sarnetta TV and this. No, they shut down the white boy first. So you can't come with the normal rhetoric to say that this is a racist. Yeah. They go, whoa. We didn't discriminate. We shut down anybody who doesn't agree with what we are, or our protocol. Interesting, Twitter did not shut him down. And they said, according to their policies, he didn't violate any of their policies. So I'm curious to know what Twitter's policy is.
Or if Twitter is, I don't know, or if they're aligned with those other groups, because that was clearly an orchestrated.
So if it's orchestrated, then that's a conspiracy.
Yeah,
so y'all concerned about conspiracy theory, so y'all commit conspiracy to get together and decide to shut down Alex Jones. And remember, chaos is wrapped, or order is wrapped within the chaos. So Alex Jones is a character. We all can agree with that. He's a character but he be dropping it within some of the things that he does. Because he does, I always said he was CIA. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell me. You know what I mean? But then again, maybe he's not.
Remember they got Willie D?
Yeah, they got Willie D. You know what I mean? So we are going to have to, this is going to force us to create our own avenues and channels, so stay tuned, because we're going to need a website so that we can at least control as much as our destiny as possible, because with Leo Cohen handling YouTube Music and, all these other sites,
Yeah.
And so we safe for now because what are we, 17,000 followers or something?
Shout out to the subscribers.
Shout out to the subscribers. We appreciate you. But those who have 250,000, 300,000, 400,000, they, they're making a bigger mark and creating a bigger, in terms of the way the algorithms work. But it's still something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, I'm worried. Yeah, I was like,
because a lot of people have created their whole reality. It's based on
social media.
Social media.
And then
imagine all this shit was gone.
Dude, somebody was talking about LeBron, right? We talking about the school, and he said that he was upset that LeBron created a school under white supremacy. And I'm like, you don't understand the irony of you telling me that on YouTube.
Right.
That it's not black on, probably on an iPhone that's not black on, or a Samsung phone that's not
black on. Right, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
but again, some of our people, it gives us a sense of false power to say shit like that. Oh, we need that school is white supremacy, and we need to create our own, and it's true. I'm not gonna knock that, but you need to be able to survey the landscape of your reality, so to speak, and in doing so, realize, okay, there's certain things that we can do, and there's certain things we're gonna have to play a little bit of ball with. You know what I mean? So we can get in the game, because at the end of the day, all the negative stuff I heard about LeBron, my only question was, should the kids, go to that school and maybe have an opportunity to learn STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, which is the new universal core that all children should learn, or don't go to no school at all, because there ain't no black schools there. So tell me which one is better, right? Go to this school and have an opportunity to do something, because I'm going to go back to my original statement. If you're teaching your children who they are at home, you can really send your kids anywhere. Once they know and have a foundation in their history and who they are, because the world is not made up of Wakanda. So you teaching your kids all this super black power stuff, and then you're sending them out not in Wakanda, you're sending them out in a world filled with Indians and Arabs and Koreans and Jews and white people, and they have to be able to function in some capacity, unless you are creating Wakanda.
So,
right?
What would your response be to the people that say, well, YouTube is a private company, they can do whatever they want?
That's a fact.
It's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right? Just like if you come into my establishment and I don't want you niggas kneeling because I'm paying y'all, this is a private establishment. So please, stop it.
Yo, it's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
So now all this shit ties in.
Yeah.
I don't want you standing out in front of my veggie wrap store kicking that crazy shit. Right? Because this is my private establishment. So we have gotten so used to thinking that these platforms are ours to do as we please, and they're not. We have all created an avatar. My name ain't Black Dot. My name is Dad. Dad, let me hold $5. Dad, put money in my account. Dad. My wife don't even call me Dad. She call me all kind of shit. All depending what mood she in, right? So understand we create these personas so that we may operate within the context of the digital realm. Some of you have taken it too far. Some of you, your whole existence is Instagram. And when they remove it, good luck with that shit. At least I have the children and wife, and I can go home and do regular shit, and we can take walks in the park and shit. Some of you niggas gonna be done. So this is not our platforms. It should force us to get our own platforms. And it should force us, right? That's how hip-hop was birthed. Hip-hop didn't just emerge. You know, speaking on hip-hop again, they removed the dance classes. They removed the art classes. They created the environment for the diamond to be made. And the diamond became hip-hop. So now we need to create hip-hop again in the digital realm by being able to do for self, because Infowars is the beginning. Who knows what's next?
Yeah, word. Oh, so
let's go to the chat.
Real quick. Let's talk about Farrakhan. His Netflix documentary got canceled at the last minute. It was supposed to go on August 1st, and on July 31st, they canceled.
That was planned.
Yeah. Yeah. For
and that was orchestrated. I'm pretty sure some Jews probably run Netflix.
Yeah, they said it was internal miscommunication.
So it wasn't no internal miscommunication. Y'all plan to do that, but that's a oxymoron in itself. The Nation of Islam is dependent on a Jewish company to...
Are they Jewish?
Netflix has got to be fucking Jewish.
Okay, I don't know.
Or have Jewish influence.
Okay.
I'm willing to bet my life on it. This the Jews, they run all of this shit.
Right, I could buy that.
Right?
Yeah.
But in any event, the Nation of Islam, who I love, is always preaching about do for self. The Nation of Islam should have their own TV channel. It should be Nation of Islam TV.
Right.
And we can watch the documentary. I would pay for it. And you know what I'm saying? So the fact that we, again, have relinquished power where people can middle finger us at any given time, right?
Yeah.
Is again showing that we are not ready to run business. We are not ready to take the bull by the horn, so to speak, and do for self in every capacity, because we're still relying on Apple, and we're still relying on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and we all have businesses, and 95% of our businesses are internet-based businesses. Yeah. Nobody got no brick and mortar store no more, right? A few people do. I'm not talking about the people who doing juicing and this and that. That's that old fashioned. But most of our businesses and how we conduct business, we all got PayPal accounts, and we're dealing. And if they pull the plug,
that'd be catastrophic.
We're fucked. Okay, so let this be a lesson that now it is time for us, if nothing else, to join some of these black networks and really push the narrative and get your own website where every month you're paying, because I'm willing to pay for my own website and bandwidth that grows based on how many people is in and out, and let's YouTube be a secondary and tertiary option. But Farrakhan and them should have known that that was going to happen, or the potential for that to happen.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean communication at the last minute? No, to me that's orchestrated.
Yeah, you filmed you filmed the whole documentary.
Right, the documentary is in the can, ready for us to make our money.
Signed your contract.
And sign our contract, and then they pull the plug.
Yeah.
It sounds like something, and this is Farrakhan. So anything he's doing that's outside of his structure and power structure, there's gonna be resistance.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. If he ain't doing the Nation of Islam thing, it could be a problem. Peace. This is the Black Dot, author of the underground classic Hip Hop Decoded and Urban Culture Decoded. For 15 years, I've been decoding hip hop, breaking it down, giving you it piece by piece, the DNA of hip hop, all of its multifaceted components. For the next 15 years, I want you to join me as I give you hip hop recoded, and we put it back together, giving you its RNA so that we don't leave the next generation lost. But I have to give you a disclaimer. I am not a hip hop guru. This is not hip hop law. This is for pure entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor. So before you take the red pill and go with us into the matrix of hip hop, consult your doctor to see if hip hop recoded is for you. With that being said, we thank you for your patronage, and we see you on the other side. Peace.